Alright, welcome to a rainy Friday night project. This time, what I'm going to be building, finally, is that test rig that so many of you use for tube equipment. This is the thing that the one that provides short protection, more or less, by putting a 60 watt or however many watt light bulb in series with the wall socket, more or less. And hopefully this will be a little bit of fun. I don't know what y'all can see and cannot see sometimes, but one thing is obvious is I'm having to mount the camera upside down, so hopefully y'all can tolerate me on that one. There's a switch I plan to put in. It's been laying around here. And I got a cord that I salvaged from an old outlet strip that had loose outlets on it, so I took that thing out of service because I just didn't trust that anymore. Plus it was on the internet, and I suspect it might have been making the internet go out. But anyway, we're going to feed it right through here on the bottom. That screwdriver, knock that out right there. And something about like this. Now I have to be modifying things, so you might have to bear with me a little bit here. I just went ahead and got a whole carton of outlets for around $5 while I was at it. I'll get one out. The others on the shelf. And I wish I knew what I did with my wire strippers. Well, I guess what we can do, the box is really deep, so probably won't have too much getting in the way of each other. Let's start in with the drill and get ready to mount that switch. Of course, I had to run the wrong drill the wrong way. I guess that's. Let me look at that switch again. I don't know if that was too big or not. Now that I look at it, well, I want to insert the bit that's just a little too small, and if it don't work, I'll wall it out. Let's see. We'll go all up around here, I guess. And there she goes. That's what you get when you don't clamp stuff down. Let's see if it'll fit in. Not quite, but I was afraid of that other bit being too big. I don't know if that drill's running right now. Correctly is what I'm trying to say. We're almost big enough. Let's see here. This stuff stinks. Alright, that's big enough. Hopefully this is not going to be a very bad video, but if it is, well, oh well. Right now, I wish I could find my strippers. It's pliers, in case you're wondering, more or less. They're stripping work. And they're right above the camera. So they're here. I better remember to put that back in my pocket, or otherwise I won't be able to get back in this joint. Now, I don't think I'll be able to do the job anyway, so I'll have to go back to opening the knife. And let's see. This might be a little bit more of a talking video than a working video, but who knows? I might be able to edit some stuff out. Now I'll cut the wire to a length that's a little bit more than sufficient, but that's perfect. Okay, now take that nut off that switch some way. And the off-on indicator, if I ever had one with me, with it is what I'm trying to say, is missing. So just deal with that the best we can. So we're starting off with something like that. And of course that nut had to go on the floor. Come on now, get started. I do realize that camera angle is not the best, but it's upside down, angle not the best, so you'll have to bear with me. It looks about good enough right there. And simply undo one of these wire nuts. I'll get the elusive strippers. There goes a screwdriver, and there goes some wire stripping. If I can get it in the right notch. I don't know where that came from. I've got one wire sticking out. And we'll just nut these two together on this one side, and it looks like we might run out of battery before I'm done, but that's a chance I'm willing to take. We'll go ahead and strip that white one while we're at it. And we'll strip it pretty good. And insulation is being a pain, not wanting to come off, even though it's separated. There's a little solder on the tip of that end right there. Got that off for right now. Talk about the devil. Well, let's see, look at this socket here. And I may have twisted them the wrong way, but oh well. You know what? Better put this on first. And what this simply is, I noticed it works just fine. That's simply like a 240 volt outlet plate for an air conditioner or such, for a larger air conditioner, window air conditioner. That's one of the most noteworthy uses I've ever seen for one of these. And just maybe I can get that to go on there without adding extra, but for the sake of the video, I think I might add extra. And I'm just cutting a piece of wire off old power cord that I have laying around. And we're going to put it on the back of the light socket. First. Screwdriver I dropped, but it's not the one that I wanted. At least I got it, so. I just noticed this can also take a Phillips head, which I'm really happy about, so the Phillips just does not slip easily. Excuse me there. And a belt. Just to connect it like so. Yeah, I'm really sweating tonight. Grab another piece of that cord. I'm going to attach it to the other side. The silver colored terminal in the same fashion that I attached it to that one, the hot side. Now I thought I had a light bulb laying around, but I don't see it at the moment. I'm going to get some of these wires real neat and preparation for the outlet install. Here's the outlet of choice today. Strip there. Strip. Yeah, I got a strip. Dundee. To go just a hair tighter with my strands. Yes, I do talk to myself when I do this kind of work usually. See if I can get just a little bit more strippage there. And I do realize I'm breaking some strands off the wire, but that's just the ground, so I'm not too worried about it. If it was a hot wire, I probably would be. Or the negative. And see, we finally got tucked in down there. And that low battery thing has been blinking for a long time on the screen. So I may get done enough just so that y'all see how one of these is hooked up, at least. Okay, so I'm going to add to my video that I did with this Canon camera. Right now I'm using my iPod. I just found that it was better to move the switch down to the bottom. That's where I should have put it in the first place, really. And I really hated to, but I kind of cobbled this up right here too. But really, it just gives me protection. It's not in the circuit, so you know. About the best demonstration I could come up with right offhand is this heater here. Let's switch it on for right now. And of course you can see that it just barely glows with just the fan on. Switch it on to the low setting. It's probably about 750, and you can see what that does. And it kills the fan. Which is dangerous. And the last one was about the 1500 of the highest setting, which is probably about what the voltage would be. Of course, I could tell the element was coming on, but I don't want to run it like that for sure. The interesting thing was I tried it with this fan at first, and I didn't really see any bulb lighting or fan motor turning or anything, so I was about to think I did something wrong. But I just realized what was going on. I quickly unplugged the fan before it burned out or anything like that. So anyway, this project is over finally. And we thank you for watching, and more to come later, and God bless. And if you can improve on it, feel free to.